Hi friends, I would like you to draw a picture of your family, your whole family on the same paper. I suggest you turn your paper this way so it's longer because you need to fit in your whole family. And I know there are many different kinds of families. Some families are smaller, some families are bigger. I want to make sure that you are in the picture and then you add all your other family members. Maybe it's just you and mom that you need to put in that picture. Or maybe you just live with dad, that will be in the picture. Or maybe you have a mom and a dad that need to be in the picture. Maybe in your family you have two moms or two dads. Maybe there are lots of kids in your family, or maybe you're the only child. Maybe you even have a pet you can put in your family picture. I want you to think about who is in your family. Make sure you include everyone in the picture. I also want you to think about how tall and short people are in your family. We're going to try to put them realistically on the paper. So if somebody's taller, we want them to look taller, and if someone's shorter, we want them to look shorter. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to draw a picture of my family. So I'm trying to think of who the tallest person is in my family. I actually think it's my son. Isn't that funny? So I'm going to start with him over here. I'll put his head way up there because I want him to be the tallest. I will give him some eyes and a nose and a mouth and some ears. And you'll have to think of what your family members look like. Think about what their hair looks like and so on. So my son has some sticking out hair like this. His hair's a little bit crazy like that. And then we're going to give him his body too. So I'm just going to give him a body like this and some legs down here. And I'll make his arms coming down and his shoes. There we go, his arms and his hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm going to make that my son because he's the tallest person in my family. Now let me think of who the shortest one in my family is. I guess the shortest person in my family is actually my daughter. So I'm actually going to put her over here, and I'm going to make her the shortest of all. So instead of putting her head up here, I'm going to make it down a little bit further here. So I'll put her over here. There's her head, and I'll give her some eyes. There we go, a nose and a mouth. I'll give her some little ears. And let me think about what her hair is like. She's got longer, straighter hair, so I'm just going to do that for hair. Longer, straighter hair like this. You think about what the hair looks like of your family members, of course. I'm going to give her a body and some legs and some shoes and some arms and hands. There we go. She's the shortest. So my son is the tallest in our family and my daughter is the shortest in our family. Now, in between, I have myself and my husband. So my husband, he's the next tallest. So I'm going to make my husband's head a little bit down from my son's head. I'm going to put that right here. I'll give him his eyes and his nose and his mouth and his ears. And I'm not going to give him any hair because Mr. Visconti is bald. So I'll leave his head like that. Okay, I need to give Mr. Visconti his body and his legs, his shoes, and his arms. I'm going to have him reaching up just because I think that's fun. And his fingers, a thumb, and 1, 2, 3, 4. A thumb, and 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. There we go, Mr. Visconti. I need to put myself in the picture, so I'm next. I'm a little bit shorter than Mr. Visconti, and I'm a little bit taller than my daughter, so I think I'll put my head right about there. I think that works. I think that's about right. I'll give myself my eyes and my nose and my mouth. I made everyone looking happy. We're happy when we're together. And I've got some curly hair, so I'll do that on my picture. Curly hair. I'll give myself a body and some legs and some shoes and some arms. It takes a bit of time to do a whole family picture to get all the members in your family. And there is my family. If you can label your picture. You can write down who those people are. I'm the mom in my family, so I'm going to write mom here. And this is the dad in our family. And then we have a son and a daughter, and I could put their names, or I could write son and daughter. You could write mom, you can write dad, you can write M-E spells me, and you can write, if you have brothers or sisters, you could write their names too. It takes a little bit of time, but it's a lot of fun doing a family picture. If you're feeling loving towards your family like I am, maybe you even want to add some hearts in there because you love your family. There you go. Have fun drawing a picture of your family.